lovies, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And finally I've done a new project, and it's with the Simple Stitch. I've decided to do a tunic vest. It's with the Tunisian Simple Stitch, as there is high sales on my Glimmer Tunisian Simple Stitch, my very first video, very first project done, and everyone's loving it. So thank you so much for your support on that. So I've decided to do a Tunisian one. I'm sorry, a tunic vest, tunic. Okay, so I won't stay long with the introduction. So I've used the Squish Summer Stash yarn. It's a from ozyarns.com.au. So it's in Australia. So it's 10 ply yarn, 100% acrylic in its 100 grams. I used 6.5. This is the large size, so I've done the large size for the video tutorial. The pattern for this is in the description box as well. You can have a look at that. And yeah, just see your size there with the calculations and all. So 100 grams, and it's in color denim, and the it's for medium weight yarn as well. You can use any yarn you like, of course, but just make sure it's 10 ply yarn, and the swatch will be the same size. It's all in the pattern. So the tools you'll need obviously is the yarn, darning needle, sewing in the ends, you got scissors, and you got the regular crochet hook, 4mm crochet hook. Hope you can see that. Nope. Come on. Alright. There we go. 4mm crochet hook. That's for the ribbing, for the sleeves and the bottom ribbing. And the 5mm crochet hook for the neck ribbing. And for your Tunisian crochet, use the 6 oh, come on, so you can see it, it's 6.5 Tunisian crochet hook, the one with the cable. Okay, and you also need some stitch markers as well, and your pattern. Yep, and let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, so first of all, this is one of my first panels. We're going to make the ribbing. I'm going to use the 4mm crochet hook to make the ribbing, and then we'll start off with the main stitch, the Tunisian Simple Stitch. Okay, so we're going to do chain 19 chains. Okay, it's 19. Now just turn your chain to the side, and you see those bumps, the back. So a single crochet in each bump from the second chain from the hook. Hope you can see that. Yep. So second chain from the hook, single crochet all the way down. You'll have 18 single crochets. Okay, so we've done 18 single crochets. Now chain 1, turn. Now single crochet in the first single crochet, and single crochet in the back loop only of the second single crochet, and the third, all the way until you reach the 17th. When you reach the 18th, you do a single crochet, and that gives out the just a nice line to the ribbing, as shown on this one. Okay, so back loop only, in the second single crochet all the way to the 17th single crochet stitch, and then we'll do a single crochet in the last stitch, which is the 18th stitch. So back loop only from 2nd to 17 stitch. Reach the 18th, a full single crochet. Okay, now chain 1, turn, single crochet in the first stitch, back loop only single crochet in the second to the 17th, and single crochet in the 18th, then chain 1, turn, and continue the same until you reach 90 rows. This is for the large size, so just depend on your pattern number and size as well. Just 19 rows you're going to make. Okay, so once you've done your 90 rows, 90 rows, that's for the large size. So just according to the pattern number, to those how many number of rows. What I'm going to do is just give you a sample, because it's such a beginner stitch, and it's just I've done this before in my very first video about the glimmer Tunisian jumper. So once you've I've done the 20 rows for now. So take out your regular crochet hook, get your Tunisian crochet hook, the 6.5 millimeter. Now the number of loops on your hook should be the same number of rows you have for your ribbing. So this is the 20th. I'm going to set the hook into the 19th, the 18th, because we are going to make now the foundation row to start off the Tunisian Simple Stitch. Okay, so I'm just going to do all those foundation row across the ribbing. It's a bit tight because we're using a bigger hook now, and I will meet you for the return pass. Okay, so now you've done the forward pass, right? And make sure you've got the same number of rows on the same number of rows with the same number of loops on your crochet hook. So I've made 20 rows and there is 20 loops on the hook. Okay, now for the return pass, let's push this forward. So yarn over, pull through one loop, which makes a chain. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way back until you have 1 loop on the hook. Okay, so we've done with the return pass. Now we're going to get started with the simple stitch. So you don't insert your hook in the front, the first bars here. You start at the second bars, but you insert your hook under the first bar there, not through all the way back or between the bars. It's under the first bar right through. I hope this is clear enough. So trying to make it clear. There we go. So just under this first bar, pretend this is your hook. You're just going to just insert under the first bar, pull up the loop, pull through, and same thing with this one. Under the first bar, in each stitches we've made, but skip the first one here. Just move on to the second one. Okay, so yeah, pull a loop right through, keep the loop on the hook, and the second one, next one, and in the next one. So we're just pulling it through there, as you can see. There we go. So all the way before you reach the last bar, we are going to make a full insert of the stitch. Okay, we're reaching near the end, so we've got 2 more. And now to this one here, you move it to the side. Maybe not clear enough. You will insert your hook into these 2 V's there, 1, 2, in these 2 there. Like that. So you're going to have 2 of these in on the hook. Yarn over, pull through, and grab the loop. Same thing, you should have 20 loops on your hook. Now for the return pass, yarn over, pull through 1 to make a chain. Always at the return pass you make a chain. You pull through 1 loop only. Then yarn over, pull through 2. I'm just looking through the camera's view instead of my current view. And it's a bit difficult. Okay, so as you can see, yarn over, pull through 2 all the way back. Just pull these at the front. It will get much easier as you progress with the pattern and make more rows. I've got 3 more. Oops, that one there. And last 2. There we go. As you can see, it is starting. So, and again, under this second bar there, as you can see, just straight through, just straight under it. Grab a loop, pull through, keep the loop on the hook. Always skip the first bar. So under the bar, grab a loop, pull through all the way until you reach the very last one. As you can see, the pattern is starting. Okay, I'm nearly at the end. And now, see this, just turn it to the side. You can see these 2 there, 1, 2, that V. Insert your hook. You might need to use your fingers to push it in. Hang on a sec. There we go. Okay, there we go. Grab a loop and pull through. Okay, there we go. Now the return pass. So yarn over, pull through 1. Always at the return pass you pull through 1 to make a chain. Yarn over, pull through 2. The next, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. All the way to the end. There we go, and it is starting. Now what I've done is I've done 70 rows for the length of it, 70 rows. So you continue with that pattern, and this is what you end up with. Now if you want to refer to my previous video, the very first video, it's the Glimmer Tunisian Simple Stitch jumper. You can refer back to that as well. I also do a sample as well, and I've already started with my second. This is my first panel, and I've already started with my second panel. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the second panel, and we will sew in the ends together, and it's going to be sleeveless, of course, and a turtleneck tunic, simple stitch tunic, yes. Okay, so I've done 70 rows for my second panel. Now what we're going to do is bind it. So we're going to bind the row to finish it off. So as a reminder, just on the second stitch here, the second bar, insert hook under the first bar, grab a loop, pull through and pull through, whoops, pull through, oh my god, just pull through like a slip stitch. Let me just do this again, it's not going in. Okay, so binding off is using a slip stitch, the same stitch you insert your hook to make the stitch of your panel. So, and pull through. There we go. What is going on with this? All right, good. Do it a second time. Let's see. So insert hook, first bar, grab a loop, pull through and pull through. So you're making a slip stitch. Do it again. Insert hook under the bar, grab a loop, pull through and pull through again. Slip stitch. Insert hook, pull, grab the yarn, pull through and pull through again. So we're creating this nice binding off for the whole panel. So we do that all the way, and I will meet you at the end. So just do a few. Okay, what is going on with this? I was doing fine before. There we go. Okay, hope you can see this. So as you can see if I can put it there so you can see that the difference. So it keeps it straight and flat as well. So I'll do all the way to the end and I'll meet you back. Okay, so we're nearly at the end of binding it off. And same thing as we normally do with the stitch, the main stitch. So just put your hook, push your hook through these two bars there, the V's. I call them the V. grab the yarn, pull through and pull through again, and that's it. And what I like to do, oops, okay, just cut the yarn, and just secure it. Okay, and so we've done the binding off. Now what you guys can do is block your panels, but I think I will do the attaching of other panels, the other panel together, and sewing in the ends as well. I just put these stitch markers so I can count how many rows I've done. So each 10 rows I put a marker, so it's easier to count, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. Okay, so here's the main stitch. You can go ahead and block it, and just for the sake of the video, I'm going to sew in the ends, the edges, and do the opening for one side, and I'll teach you that on the other side as well. Okay, so I've sewed in this side and that side too. I've got to fix this one. I just need to, and I sewed in the top side of the neck. So what I did is I divided the neck part, the top part, into thirds. So it was 90 stitches, so 30 stitches, sew in 30 stitches, leave open for your neck hole about 30 stitches, and sew in the next 30 stitches. And for the armhole, I measured 21 centimeters in length, so that would be how much did I put here? 23 stitches. So 23 stitches each side and 23 stitches on the other side. And what I did is I made a single crochet along the side. I made single crochets along the side, and they came 40, it should be 46 stitches, obviously. 46 stitches. So 23 stitches and 23 stitches, 46 stitches. All right, and yeah, and I'm just going to sew this end and this end. I'm going to fix this part. I'm not liking it. So I'll meet you when I sew this part in, and when we do the armhole as well. Just forgot to mention that is place your marker at the 23rd stitch on both panels. So, and then just close it in so you can know when to stop the sewing at the edges. Okay, so turn it inside out and start sewing. You can use a needle, or doing slip stitches along the way as well. You can see in my previous videos that I've done that, but I'm trying this this sewing, see how it turns out. Okay, so I've sewed in the edges of the other side and the neck part as well, the shoulder. So with your 4mm hook, as we use for the ribbing, we are going to insert your yarn just insert it, and here comes the cat. Okay, making biscuits. Let me just fix this, and you just tie your yarn in a way you wish. And remember, 23 stitches along the way, this side, and 23 this side, and single crochet. Okay, just going to do single crochet, so total 46 stitches. So that's 1 on this edge, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just remember using your regular crochet hook, the 4mm crochet hook. So I'll meet you all the way back to the start. Okay, so reach 46 and just slip stitch in the first stitch. So what we're going to do is the ribbing, which is we are going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second chain from the hook with single crochet. You can use the back bump if you wish. So there's going to be 6 single crochets. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we single crocheted all the way back. We slip stitch into the next stitch, as it is our that counts as this row, the back row, and now slip stitch into the second stitch. Just want to make sure if I did that right. Yes, okay. Slip stitch into the second stitch, and now this is our third one. So let's count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert hook in the 6th stitch, single crochet, then back loop only, single crochet the next 4, and then single crochet in the 6th, chain 1, turn, single crochet first, back loop only, single crochet. Now if you wish to make the sleeves longer, it's it's your preference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's like you're slipping stitches twice. So because the return, it follows this stitch, we lock it in, and now we're going to do the next row. You slip stitch into the second stitch. That's why there's 2 slip stitches. So 1, 2, and then we go here. You can count that way too if you'd like. Three, 4, 5, 6. So we'll lock it in by slip stitching into the next single crochet the stitch, and then next row slip stitch into the second, the next one, and then we start off with the next row of the ribbing. So 1, 2, then we insert hook into the third one as we counted backwards. And yep, we do that along all the way around the sleeve. And you do, and then you slip stitch back into the starting row there, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I've fixed the other side of the sleeve. That's how it's supposed to be turning out. You can make it longer if you like a long sleeve or short. My aim here is to make it into a vest. So and that's the other side too. Just keep in mind I didn't block it yet, so I'll block it, you know, for the pictures. But yeah, so here it is, and here it is. Now we're up to the neck as well. Okay, so let's get started with the neck. Okay, so we're doing the neck side now. I've changed to a 5mm hook, crochet hook, regular crochet hook. I don't want to make it really tight on the neck side, neck opening with the 4mm, so I decided to do with the 5mm. I'll put that in the pattern as well. So attach your yarn, my darlings. I'm holding it the wrong way. Okay. Now we're going to do single crochets along the edge of the opening, or we can leave it as it is. But with single crochet, it's much better because you won't have that stretch on the neck as it is done here. We've done single crochets and there's not that big stretch. So we'll do a single crochet all along the neck opening. Let's just make sure to flip it the opposite side. Okay, so we're going to just flip it to the opposite side. Okay. What is going on here? Okay. So single crochet along the edge. Okay, do it all along the neck opening and slip stitch to the first stitch you made, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I slip stitched at the end, at the start, sorry, and they came up to 69 single crochets, 69 single crochets along the sorry, along the neck hole. So and then I single crocheted 28 single crochets. So we're going to make a turtleneck that folds, as you can see. Okay, so 28 single crochets, a chain, 28 chains, and then a single crochet in the second. Just try and not twist it. So a single crochet all the way to the end. So you will have 27 single crochets. It is your preference as well. If you do not like to do turtleneck, just do like a shorter number of chains and continue the ribbing, or you can just leave it around with single crochets around. That will look nice as well. But yeah, definitely it's your preference. Okay, so all the way to the end. Okay, so 27 single crochets, and same thing we did with the sleeves. Slip stitch into the next stitch to attach the return row, and slip stitch into the next stitch to start the second row. So turn, so come back to 1, 2, single crochet in the next, and then back loop only, single crochet all the way to the end. And just a full single crochet at the last stitch there. Okay, we're up to the last stitch, so single crochet in the last one. Yep, chain 1, turn, single crochet in the first stitch, and then back loop only in the next 25 stitches. Okay, so we're up to the last stitch, single crochet in the 27th stitch. Okay, and slip stitch in the next stitch and slip stitch in the next for this next row. Turn, come back to 1, 2, and you get your first stitch. So single crochet first stitch, back loop only in the next 25. So do that all the way for the neck hole, and you slip stitch in the last 2 rows, and I'll meet you back and you'll have your beautiful tunic vest. Okay, so now I'm just slip stitching the last rows of the neck ribbing. So I'm going to do that all the way to the end, and tie a knot, snip it, and we'll turn it to the right side and I'll show you the end result. Okay, so all done. Now let's flip it to its right side. And there we are. And there's the sleeves. And yep, I'll show you with the nice very nice pictures in the end. And I just love this stitch. Since I'm getting the top sales for my Glimmer Tunisian Simple Stitch, I've decided to make this as a simple stitch. I do have other projects in mind with simple stitch as well. I might do some block colors, which is really nice, and I'm thinking of one already in my head. So stay tuned for more Tunisian Simple Stitch designs. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, lovies, and make sure you subscribe to stay tuned with updates and projects. And thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next project. Bye, lovies.